We're in sunny Swanley. And you know what that means, don't you, Midge?
It means Fast Car TV!
First cars. Shouldn't have done that.
Smashed the place up.
First cars. What was your first car?
First car, Fiesta 1.1 Popular Plus.
Ooh.
I bought it off my mum. It was Ford Diamond White. Fastest thing in Dartford, that was.
Yeah. I had a, quite lucky actually, I had a Nova GTE.
Jeez.
1.6.
You beat me on everything, didn't you?
Yeah. Which begs the question, nowadays...
It's the most common question for us, isn't it?
Yeah.
Everyone always asks us, what's their first car? Or what should I buy as a first car? So what do you reckon?
To be honest, I haven't really thought about it for about 20 years because I haven't had to. But I had a quick look at the classifieds earlier, and so if I'm a young whippersnapper, 17 years old.
First car, I mean, I've always been a big fan of little Fords. I've always been a hot hatch guy. You can't go mental on your first car, but I reckon, yeah, because of the insurance, but I reckon a Fiesta Mach 5 GTechniq. Can't go wrong, can you, really?
No. I guess, I mean, yeah, as I say, I had a quick look at the classifieds earlier. What would I go for? I think a little Lupo would be cool.
Lupo's a cool car. Great car, easy to modify.
Loads on the market.
4x100 wheels, bang little wide wheels on it, lower it, brilliant, job done.
Maybe this one, but they don't look cool. Like, they're probably one of the most uncool cars, unmodified. But what about a Micra K12?
Do you know what? I think they're getting cooler.
Yeah.
As the years go on. Years ago, we used to write in the mag, say, oh, it's a granny's car and all this sort of stuff. But now you sort of look at them and they're kind of like retro chic.
Yeah, well,
lovely little shape.
Yeah, lowered, little squatting car. And if you've got to think, with a Micra, when you say a Micra, if you're 17 years old and you've got about 2p to spare a week, you don't want to be doing maintenance on them, do you? It's never going to go wrong.
You know what the problem is? The problem in the UK is insurance. You know, you think when we were kids, Citroen used to give away free insurance for a year when you bought a new Saxo. That's why there were so many Saxos. So that's what you got to do, manufacturers, just give away free insurance. You'd sell thousands more.
So to sum up, I would say Lupo, first car, that'd be a good little car to do.
I'm still going to go with a Fiesta. I just don't think you can beat them as a first car.
Get your dad to pay for the insurance.
Yeah.
Or your mum.
Hopefully.
Your sister, your aunt.
That'll work. So it's that time I hate.
That time of the month?
The time of the month I hate is 2 Minute Tech. What do you want me to write?
I want to know, I already know really, but I want to know, I want you to explain to the viewers, why should we put an aftermarket exhaust on our cars?
Okay, that's fair enough. Bring out the board. First thing, stainless steel, doesn't rust. Second thing, it's from a tuning point of view. So you've got your exhaust on the car.
Yeah.
You have a catalyst down the bottom.
Yeah.
Tailpipe at the top.
Yeah.
And your exhaust comes through here and comes out all over the place like that. So basically, from a tuning point of view...
You've got a couple of sort of hangers, don't you? You have hangers.
You have the hangers on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's hung up, so it's nice and secure. It's on the car. People always say it's bigger, better, but it's not necessarily the case. So on a naturally aspirated engine, sometimes you have a bit of scavenging, which is basically the pulsing of the exhaust gets more air out. On a turbo motor, the turbo's doing that anyway, isn't it? So you can have a bigger bore.
And bigger, well, anyway.
Basically, all an exhaust does is where an air filter puts the air into the engine, an exhaust is all about getting the air out as quickly and efficiently as possible. So turbo motor, you got the turbo in there, it's not going to be an issue. Nice big bore, be great for tuning. Not too big, because obviously it'll do your ears in, but from a pure tuning standpoint, a bigger exhaust on a turbo motor is going to be better. Might be noisier, your neighbours might not like it, but fair enough.
And at the end of the day, there's loads of companies in the UK. In fact, we've got some of the best exhaust manufacturers in the world based in the UK that make off-the-shelf kits, and they would have developed them exactly for your motor. So unless you want to go down the route of having it, a custom-made exhaust, which is a great idea as well, because they can custom tune it to your car. But
for real power tuning, you've got to fondle this bit.
Right.
It's all about the cat. If you get rid of the cat, you're going to get more flow, more air coming out.
Bigger explosion.
Bigger explosion. Bang. So what we got?
Got this bad boy, smart fabric from GTechniq.
Rex. You f***ing plum. Well, that was rather childish, wasn't it?
Well, you don't make a very good cowboy, do you?
Well, do you know, the worst thing about that is this is actually mine. They didn't even send this in. GTechniq, smart fabric.
Yeah.
This stuff is the nuts. These guys are famous for all their ceramic coatings and paint protection. So this stuff is basically kind of a ceramic coating for all the fabrics in your cars, your carpets, your seats, all that stuff.
So really handy if you like us, always eating on the go, spilling.
Yeah, when you're out,
Spilling your
McDonald's
Coke,
everywhere,
McDonald's,
Coke, Red Bull. It repels all this crap. Won't let anything stain it. Brilliant for your car seat, especially if you've got like expensive stuff like Alcantara. So you say it? Or is it Alcantara?
With a capital A because it's a man-made. Is it?
Yeah, something like that.
Could you use it on your van's trainers?
I think you could, yeah. Any fabric, really. It's probably a good idea. I might give that a go when I get home.
So basically, it's like a ceramic coating for cloth.
For all your fabrics, yeah.
Your fabric, yeah.
It's great. Brilliant product. This is actually mine.
Okay.
So, no, you can't have it. I'm taking it back home with me.
Anyway, should we go talk about cars?
Yeah, let's go. Right, your favourite part of the week?
Yeah, a bit where I get to talk about one of the many awesome feature cars in the magazine this month. And this one, I think you're going to be a personal favourite of yours because it's a right old Japanese icon. And it is a Toyota Corolla AE86.
It's a Hachiroku.
It is. And what makes this one so special is the engine inside it. So Toyota purists would probably want to put their hands in their ears because it's got a K20 in it out of a Honda.
Out of a Honda, so you're talking a Civic Type R engine
Yeah.
in a Corolla. That's fantastic.
And then the other really cool part of that is because obviously he's put the Honda engine in there. He's had the car painted Honda Championship White again to tie it all in with that.
Is there any more legendary colour than Championship White?
Again, that's why I like it. It's just controversial on a Toyota, especially a Toyota of such a legendary status. But the engine's a massive part of this car, obviously. But it's also got a custom Pandem kit.
Wow.
Bolted on it, BBS racing wheels. You name it, it's got it on there.
And you definitely don't see many Corollas nowadays, do you? That is fantastic.
No. And again, I think he drives this one in anger, so...
Buy the mag, read about it. Brilliant.
Yeah, brilliant.
Right, that's about all we got time for on Fast Car TV. But first, we've got to do a special ending.
Okay, what about a little bit of Chris Tarrant?
The Chris Tarrant ending, I like your style. Go on then.
Hey, so that's been Mitch and I've been Slim Jules, and that's another episode of Fast Car TV wrapped up. Until next week, goodbye.
Goodbye.